Welcome to Book Time with Ryan. I am Ryan, and today I'll be talking about Ryan Steck's Ted Bell's Warmonger, an Alex Hawke novel. Yes, this is by Ryan Steck. He is continuing on Ted Bell's Alex Hawke series. The first was Monarch. Now it's Warmonger. This came out a week ago today. I've had it a little bit longer than a week. How? How did I do that? Well, my understanding is sometimes books are stocked with the instructions that they cannot be shelved until the date of the release. And in some situations, bookstores don't get that direction, so they can just stock books whenever they like. That's what happened with this. So I got this when I thought I was going to finish a book by the Tuesday this came out, and I actually got this on the weekend. And that means I've put that other book down for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit longer so I could read this. This took a little bit of time. It's not short. It has 503 pages. I got it, the hard copy, from Barnes & Noble, but I read it on my Kindle because I don't know if this font is small, but I've gotten so used to the Kindle size font, which is a little bit bigger for me, that it felt small. So I just went with what was comfortable. There's a lot that goes on in this book, and I don't want to ruin it. I will start with, I gave it 5 stars. And I think that Ryan Steck has done a great job continuing what he started with Monarch, which was continuing what Ted Bell did with a series of Alex Hawke books. I'm going to go over a little bit of what happens, but let me just start with this. Did I say 5 stars? If I didn't, 5 stars. Let me say this. Ryan Steck is not afraid to kill characters. And there are some major deaths in this book from the Alex Hawke series that I was not prepared for. And I thought when they happened that maybe it was going to turn out that some of those people were alive. And they were not. I'm not going to say who or what that was, but it was a little shocking for me. So this is kind of weird having Winton here. He looks like he's looking up above. What happens in this book? This is picking up after, I don't know how soon after Monarch, but our main character, well, it starts with a major exciting scene. We have like a NATO, I think it was a NATO meeting in Istanbul. Is that right? Istanbul, Constantinople. Yeah. And a number of the attendees are kidnapped. Alex Hawke is there. Lord Alex Hawke is there to figure out who this secret weapons, maybe assassin, bad guy named Warmonger, known as Warmonger, what he's going to do. That's from my watch. It's like a little dirty mark on my wrist. So there's an attack. Some people are taking hostage, and Alex Hawke works to free them. We know that he's going to be going after Warmonger. We don't exactly know who Warmonger is. We have some suspicions. That's not ruining anything. The book is called Warmonger. So we have that. We are reintroduced to Alex's, I don't know if she's called fiance. I guess they're not married. Asia or Anastasia. And the thing that I like about what Ryan Steck does in this book is he reminds people of things that have happened. He's doing a good job of tying up some of the storylines of the past from Ted Bell's run with Alex Hawke and reintroducing some of those storylines and ending some of them and starting some new ones. But we get an idea of what's going on in his personal life. All is not great. Some division between Alex and his fiance. I think it's realistic too that Alex is having trouble settling down, and his family wants him to, but he is still cloak and dagger Mr. Action. Now, he has slowed down a little bit in some departments. Maybe he's just as lady manish, but he doesn't act on all of that, and that's a new thing. All right, so we have the kidnapping. They're trying to figure out why that happened, and Alex is brought into King Charles III to discuss a letter that his great-grandfather, I think, was it grandfather or great-grandfather? I should have known that. 1918. There's this parallel kind of story about, did the British try to save the Romanovs before or during the Russian Revolution, before the Tsar family was wiped out? The Tsar and King George the Fifth were cousins. And this storyline has to do with, did the UK make any effort to get the Romanovs out of Russia before they were executed? We jump back and forth between Alex's great-grandfather, I think, who is also Alex, and his run to Russia to deliver the letter, and a desire for current Alex to go to Russia with an archivist, not archivist, archivist, to confirm that this letter is true. There is saber rattling from Russia. They've detonated a nuclear warhead in the Arctic as a show of force. I get the feeling this is like around now. They've invaded Ukraine. NATO is having to figure out what to do about this. And the idea is that this letter, if it's made public, would be embarrassing to the crown. So Alex is going to accompany a woman, the archivist, to Sochi to meet with Putin to discuss. There are ways that there's so much stuff that could ruin it if I bring it up. So I'm not going to. But let's just say that everything doesn't work out as planned. There is a larger conspiracy of things happening. We discover who Warmonger is. We discover other people in the Warmonger's sphere of influence and what they're doing. There are some pretty major deaths, very, very major deaths in this book, and a lot of very risky situations for Alex. And Stokely Jones is kind of right-hand man. Ambrose Congreve, the former Scotland Yard director. Thunder and Lightning, that team. You see a number of people. Pippa is back. Anastasia, his wife, is back. We don't see Alexei. I don't remember seeing Alexei, his son. And we get to see more of that action. Now, a lot of this action is taking place in Russia and Europe. There's a side story about an assassin with some very personal and key assassinations, important assassinations, and us understanding how that plays into the bigger story. That is the book. It's 503 pages, whatever it is. Great book. Again, carries on the Alex Hawke banner, carries it forward. And I feel like Ryan did a great job closing off establishing a path forward and having Alex begin to really think about parts of his life and the people in it. And that is interesting to see. And we know that there's going to be another one. Ryan alludes to that fact by saying something like there's a storm coming, Is that the name of the next book? I don't know. 2027, it's going to happen. This one just came out 2026. There's going to be, I guess, another book 2027. It may have already been announced. I can't remember. But I am really enjoying Ryan Steck stuff. I've read his other books, not all of them, but there is now a playlist, so check that out. And I already did a review for his first take when he took over the helm of the Alex Hawke franchise, and that was Monarch, so check that out. But this is great, and I love where it's going, and I can't wait for the next one. I knew that there were going to be some critical deaths. I knew it because I've talked to Ryan before, but I didn't know what they were, and they were major deaths. So, wow, just great. Great read. Ryan, good job. I just hit my face. Good job. Another one, another good job. And Alex Hawke is in good hands. And I totally recommend this. If you are an Alex Hawke fan, Ryan Steck's take on Alex Hawke is true to where the character is, where the character was going. And I think Ted would be happy with what's coming out with Alex Hawke by Ryan Steck. So Ted Bell's Warmonger by Ryan Steck. Check it out. It's been out for about a week. Thank you for being here. Ryan Steck, thank you for writing this. That's upside down. This way. Winton, thank you for being on my shirt. Sammy is here. She's down there. Sammy, could you come here? Did you want to come? Come. Okay. Well, she's not coming, but she is here. Come here, Sammy. Come here. No, she's not gonna come. That's okay. Have a good one. Bye.